What's in your wallet?
I'm so old.
I'm going to give it a 1 out of 5 explosive hot dog carts.
Ritualistic blood magic.
Laser shooting chesty statues.
Don't watch movies unless we tell you to. Welcome to Movies with My Best Friend Phil, a Benjamin Bratt podcast for Benjamin Bratt fans, bringing you the Bratt summer we've always wanted. From Miss Congeniality to 3 episodes of Andor.
Yes.
I'm Phil Kessel. I wasn't in those things.
Did sound like you were crediting yourself.
From, let's see, 2 episodes of The Andromeda Strain, it's Craig Norland.
Hey, how's it going?
And from Demolition Man, it's Will Chodas.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, guys, we're the new Bratt Pack.
Yeah, I know.
But it's just Benjamin Bratt.
Yeah, Benjamin
all day,
Bratt.
all night.
Was there a TV show, Andromeda Strain?
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, my favorite Benjamin Bratt role, and I really hope that this was him, and I'm not about to sound
And
super
you're not thinking of Lou
racist.
Diamond Phillips.
Wasn't he in Modern Family? Didn't he play Manny's deadbeat dad?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yes. So I knew that.
Yes. He was in an episode of Frasier.
Wow.
He was in, can we just spend the next hour looking
Yeah, let's do it.
Wait, no, this is a
filmography.
Benjamin Bratt.
Benjamin Bratt.
Benjamin Bratt come off podcast now.
Yeah. This is what
I
we're
mean, we
talking
can
about.
only hope.
And it's just called the Bratt Pack.
He's a handsome guy.
Sure
He
is.
is.
It's just a handsome guy.
I
We
mean,
all love a handsome
you
guy.
can't blame her for falling for him, even though he's kind of a tool bag.
Yeah, he sort of sucks.
He sort
In
of.
the I mean, it's the characters. It's
Benjamin Bratt.
Benjamin
doesn't
Bratt
suck.
is.
He plays the guy that sucks. And
They
he plays
didn't
it
tell.
well.
They lured him to the set.
It's not even a set to him.
It's
It's just like,
No.
hey, come over here. Just have a conversation with this random woman.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
Have you ever seen Bowfinger?
No, that doesn't sound like a real thing.
Okay, it's where they can't get
Bow and arrows.
What's that?
Bows and arrows.
Yeah, they can't get bows and arrows. No, they can't get Eddie Murphy to be in their movie, and so they are like basically following him around, filming him. So he's in their movie. He just doesn't realize it.
That sounds awesome.
It's very funny. And then they use his brother, who's very different from him, to act as a stand-in.
I would imagine brothers
for
are usually
certain situations.
not the same person.
Yeah, but it's a very funny movie.
Unless you're the Property Brothers. And then I can't tell those fuckers apart.
I don't trust him.
I definitely don't.
No. Your dad and his brother are... I have mixed them up quite a few times.
Yeah, as a youngin', I also mixed them up.
That's
Mhm.
confusing.
And I'm sure
Yeah.
they did it on purpose, too.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
I cannot imagine a world in which they didn't use that for some sort of devious plot as kids. Because the stories my dad tells, like, they were just classic boys growing up at that time of, like, pranks and just getting into shit all the time.
What happened to men
Yeah.
in America?
Yeah.
What happened to all the pranks?
Well, listen, we've still got Benjamin Bratt.
We do.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we also still have me.
And
I'm incredible.
Huh.
And my 2 best friends are incredible. And I love them.
Incredibly what?
Incredible. I got nothing. Guys, I read a book.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I've been getting back into books.
Like the paper kind?
Yeah.
Or did you listen kind?
Okay. So as of right now,
Uh-huh.
2026,
Uh-huh.
I have read or listened to 3 books. So my 3 books for the year, which is big for me.
That wasn't really
Yeah.
the question I asked, was it?
Nope.
This one that I was going to mention, I read a paper version, but I
cool.
listened to another book and I'm like 2/3 of the way through another one. But I've started a new, like, at night, I have stopped doom scrolling quite as much.
It's
and
hard.
I am
It's so hard.
reading a book, and it's been pretty nice for my brain. But also I read a book that was very nice for my brain. And then I read another one that was not nice for my brain and I hated it. But that was about Catholic aliens. And that's as far as we can go into that one without
Wow.
Okay.
doing a whole thing. But this book was called Monk and Robot. And it was solar punk. Do you guys know the like genre or aesthetic of solar punk?
Is that on the sun?
No.
Oh, okay.
Bad answer. Hate it. No, so it's like in the vein of cyberpunk, diesel punk, which is like Mad Max kind of.
Yeah.
And certain other, there's like a bunch of quote unquote punk aesthetics.
Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
2077.
2077 punk.
Yes.
Benjamin Bratt punk. We all know about that one
yes.
though. So solar punk is like if cyberpunk was had a more positive view of the future, because cyberpunk is always like bleak
Yeah.
and like borderline dystopia or full on dystopia. It's always awful. Solar punk is like, hey, we figured it out. Like people have enough to eat and are doing the thing they like doing and have like universal basic income and like all these things, and all the tech falls into a very what is the word for when it doesn't go away, like fossil fuels, the opposite.
Renewable.
Renewable, sustainable, both of those words.
Yeah.
All the tech is based on like sustainable practices and sustainable technology and that kind of stuff. So it's a
So
very
people
like
are being smart.
yeah, it's a
A
very
future where it's not bleak.
yeah.
I don't
It's
think
weird.
That
No,
doesn't.
I know. It sounds
Yeah.
weird and it sounds wrong.
Yeah.
But it really worked in this. It was it was just like a pleasant little read. It was 2 short stories that added up to like the length of a semi-standard book, I guess, novel. But it was really good. It was really like just cute and cozy. It was cozy. Solar punk, I feel like, is cozy a lot of times. This still had enough like conflict to be interesting, but it wasn't like, oh, this corporation's trying to kill my dad, and so I'm gonna go on a quest to shoot all the corporation daddies.
Yeah.
It was like, hey, I'm not sure I'm like loving what I'm doing with my life. Maybe I'll go on like a road trip adventure. And oh, I met a robot, and that's the first time humans have seen a robot in like centuries. Okay, well let's go from here. Very cozy read, very easy read. A lot of the like, it's just like it's uplifting, you know. It's just nice. So it's like it's cool to see, especially now. Although we got Artemis 2, so holding on to Artemis 2 for as long as we can. The vibes of that.
Sure.
But yeah, it's just nice to have like a little thing, a little light in the dark. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like a little Benjamin Bratt.
Yeah, little Benjamin Bratt in your blood pudding.
Do they have any movies or TV shows that are solar punk?
Solar punk's a weird genre where there's kind of not a lot.
There's not a lot of a sell. That's the problem. Like,
Yeah,
it's hard to sell.
I think you can sell it if it's done right. I think it's just I think it's just really hard.
Let me put it in a different way. It's not that you can't sell it. I 100% believe you, but nobody people don't buy it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The people who are, are big fat cynical white dudes who are like, wow, no one's gonna get blah, blah, blah.
No one's gonna buy this because then they're maybe gonna think that it could happen.
Yeah,
and I don't want them to think that.
So, like,
Yeah.
it's a hard
most
pitch,
of
maybe. Yeah.
most of what I know for solar punk as a genre is in literature, and I don't really even know that much. I just know about it as like an idea more than anything. And now I have consumed a solar punk literature, and I really liked it. And I know there's more. I know this author has more, but I don't think it's quite in the same genre. But there are some other bits and pieces that are like other bits of books and stuff. If you just go to YouTube and type in solar punk, there is, I think it's honestly an ad for something, but it is a great
solar panels.
it is a great like representation of solar punk because it's just this like nice, bright, animated, vaguely Ghibli style animation with like interesting like solar stuff and people doing like sustainable practices, and it's a good vibe. So take a look at it.
Okay.
That's not like an official recommendation. It's it's just nice to help make your brain better.
Yeah. So you wouldn't say that this is something that you would you had to pull out. What? How would I segue this?
So
What's in your wallet?
the future, I think we probably would have like, rather than wallets, you'd kind of just, in this book, they have a point system where it's like, you did a nice thing, I'm going to put points on your record. And it's like, it's not money. It's like, you can kind of use it as that, but it's like everyone just trying to do things for other people. So they wouldn't really have like a place to put a wallet per se.
That's right. It's a segment where we reach deep into our best friend's pants and whip out some recommendations. It's what's in your wallet.
Oh, wait. Can someone take points from you?
No.
They
No,
can
it's
only
just a
give you.
give. Yeah. Everyone's good because everyone's happy. Everyone's needs are met.
But what if my needs outweigh the needs of the many?
One's if
I think
my
we kill you. I think that's solar punk. That's the other part where they just kill you.
ones of my needs are to see other people unhappy so that I feel better.
Again, I think
they
kill
just
you.
kill you.
I think that's the solar. That's the punk part.
That's the punk part. Okay.
Yeah, they burn you with the sun. They put a giant magnifying glass over you and burn you like you're an ant.
Well, you know.
So is this not a dystopia then?
No, it's utopianist.
But it sounds like if you step out of line,
I think he's making that part up
that
about
part I'm
killing.
making up.
people.
Oh,
Yeah.
you are okay.
Oh,
How was I supposed to know?
I don't know, because it didn't fit with the other things I said, I
Well,
guess, but
I don't know.
that's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair. No, it's not a dystopia. It's a full-on utopia, and yeah, it was just really great. I'll let either of you borrow it if you are interested in borrowing it.
Sure.
I know.
Pass.
Yeah, it was mostly directed at Craig, but I didn't want to just say.
Just instantly, Will is shaking his head.
Now,
No, that'd be a waste on me.
do you want a real recommendation from yours truly for one of the coolest movies I've seen in a long time?
Yes.
Okay.
You must.
Craig, I put this on your Shutter on Friday.
Okay. Yeah.
It is called Saloom. It is a Senegalese action horror film.
Ooh.
Senegalese.
Yeah, from Senegal.
Okay. I don't think I've ever heard that before.
Senegalese.
Yeah.
It was so cool. So it somehow blends. What is the movie where they're all in Vegas and they're all like a Vegas type and
Ocean's
they're all
11.
like but in the right track.
Hangover.
No, they're all like assassins, killer, aces loaded. Shoot 'em up,
Yeah.
zombie.
Smoking aces.
Zombie, smoking aces. I was
Yeah.
close. I was getting there. They
The
like
Rat Pack.
they like kind of blended. You'll get there.
Okay.
Like smoking aces with like Senegalese folk horror or like Senegalese supernatural folk horror with like a there was another, not a heist, but like it's such a strange mix of genre, but it really, really works. So you're following these three main characters who are like these famed mercenaries, who you get at the beginning. You're like, they're mercenaries. They kill people. They're rough and tumble boys.
Yeah.
They are supposed to be escorting a drug dealer out of not out of Senegal. They're out of I almost said Guillain-Barré, but that's not right. Not Guyana. There's another one right around there, another country right around there that I can't remember the name of. But they're escorting him out of there by plane, and then the plane starts running out of fuel. So they have to land near one of the guys' like areas where he grew up, one of these mercenaries. And so he takes them in there, and then there's a whole bunch of stuff happening with this weird like resort that is like, you go to the resort and you don't pay to stay there. You work, you have like a job during the day, and then you can stay there for free. And so they're there, they like each take up a job for a little bit. And then a whole bunch of crazy stuff happens, and then there's supernatural creepy like things running around, and then there's so the film is in 3 languages as a majority. One is English, one is a language that they speak in Senegal, and then one is sign language, because there's 2 characters that sign. One is deaf mute, and the other is just a guy who knows sign language. It is the craziest, strangest mix of genres that I've seen in a long time. Visually, it is awesome.
What'd you say it was called again?
Saloom.
Saloon?
Saloom. Saloum. Saloom.
So not a word I know.
Not a word
No.
you know.
Okay.
It's an area in town in Senegal, I think. There's some really cool shots in it too. There's one that like really reminded me of like a Wes Anderson shot, not in like
in the sense that you did not care for it.
You hated it, and I was like, God, I gotta tell Will how much I hated this and just hurt his feelings. No, it reminded me of like, so you're there's something about the balance of the shot, not the like colors or anything. So it wasn't that, but it was like the balance of the shot, and the majority of it was like, from what I'm remembering, it was like looking at the ground mostly, and then like a set of feet come in, and then two more sets of feet come in, and like the balance of the shot and the visuals of it, I was like, that's a cool shot.
Yeah.
That's like an interesting, and then they like walk over, and it like the camera does like an upside down kind of dealio thing,
Yeah.
and it's just, I really liked the movie. I really liked the way it was shot. It was really interesting. The guy's got a couple more films that he directed, and I really want to take a look. I was telling you this on the way over, and Craig, we've talked about this multiple times, but like we've all talked about my love of Tubi, even though apparently it's Fox News owned, and now I can't watch it anymore.
Sorry.
But Shudder also does the thing where it is like, it is bringing to me things that I never would have been able to find otherwise. There are B movies, there are C movies, there are movies that are just like, they're really good. They're G movies,
C movies.
They're triple X movies, but just triple X with Vin
Just
Diesel.
triple X.
I didn't watch the sequel because they changed I was confused.
Yeah.
Where'd Vin Diesel go? Probably to Fast and the Furious.
Yep.
But Shudder is like bringing to my attention Phil's attention, or letting me bring to my attention. Either way, movies that are like a little more on the indie side, or a little more on the like not American Hollywood movies, and it's really exciting because it gets me more excited about movie art, and it's cool.
Yeah.
And this movie was cool, and it was not. Well, it's not scary.
Yeah.
It's action horror, so it's not like, it's like zombie scary at the most.
Yeah, they do a great job of showcasing foreign horror. There's quite a few more from Africa. I think His House is from Africa.
I really want to watch that.
I know,
one.
me too. So let's say that
we'll save that.
Okay.
That has been on my list for like a really long time, because the like blurb of plot that I think Netflix gave it when it was on Netflix, if it's still on there, I can't remember, was just like, well, this sounds awful.
Yeah.
And terrifying.
Yeah, in a good way.
Yeah.
But even I watched the documentary. It was about women in horror.
Oh no, I don't care.
Yeah,
That was Three Women was a movie
Three
we
Men.
watched.
Yes. And then
Am I adding to this conversation?
Nope.
No. We don't need you right now.
They have specific shows about, I forget what the couple is called, but it's a lot of LGBTQ.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I've seen. I can't
what I'm
remember
talking
the names,
about.
but I know what you're talking about because
Yeah.
I keep seeing it. And I'm like, I should watch that sometime because it seems great.
But I mean, everything on there that I've watched, is it all knocking out of the park? No, but you got to respect people still putting in that effort and doing it.
I have always been a person who likes the intent over the execution.
Mhm.
If the execution is not amazing, I will look past that. If the intent is not amazing, I'll also probably look past that, because if it's like executed really well, I could still be into it. Because like style, but no substance is fine, ish. But I think there's a finer line for that.
There's a lot
substance,
more
no style. I'm like, I
high
could still-
budget
yeah.
style over substance, though. So
Yeah.
no, there's a lot of good stuff on there. Will,
Speaking of style over substance, my recommendation is sort of a recommendation because I saw the Super Mario Galaxy movie.
Oh yeah.
nice
Today, went to see the movie in the middle of the day. Funny story is we bought a big giant thing of popcorn, Jack and I, to share, and the whole time I was so incredibly nervous that he was going to knock the popcorn over because
Oh, no.
where it was
Oh,
like
no.
And so, and of course, I knocked all the popcorn over.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I like went to go grab something and just like chucked it into the air. Luckily, only about half of it fell out. So we still had popcorn, but Jack was just like, oh, Dad.
Yep.
And I was like,
I deserve that.
oh, sorry, buddy. And then we were like driving home. I'm like, oh, did you like the movie? He goes, yeah. I didn't like when you dropped the popcorn, though.
That's the only thing I remember from this whole thing.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, no.
I'll remember that forever, Dad.
Yeah, probably. He probably will.
I'm going to say the same thing your dad said to you one time. I'm very disappointed in you.
Yes. One time. No. Okay. So first off, I liked it. You know, I'm a Mario fan.
Yeah.
I liked the first one fine. I definitely liked the first one better. But like everything that you've heard people say about the Super Mario Galaxy movie is true. Even the people who are praising it, people who hated it, like everything they're saying is valid because it is a movie about nothing.
I honestly forgot what the story was or what the point was immediately afterwards.
Yeah,
I think that's on purpose.
Like it's not about like doubting yourself or overcoming odds. Like literally everything that happens, they're like, okay, let's just deal with it. They deal with it and then move on to the next thing.
Yeah.
And like I started thinking about it. It was like, is that I don't know if that's a bad thing. I feel like sometimes when you like critique a movie, you want the movie to elevate things beyond there. But I think what would be worse is if they were trying to do something emotional and just completely failed. Do you know what I mean? Like I think that would make the movie worse if they kept trying to make, if like Luigi or something like I had a whole jealous plot or something like that and just kind of like made the character distasteful or something. You know, you'd be like,
You
ugh.
would say that because you're totally a Luigi.
Okay.
Yes, I feel like I always got to compare it to like food, where it's like,
yeah, exactly.
I'm not going to like a burger place and expecting like an elevated.
Right.
I'm going there for a burger, and if they make a good burger, that's great. It's not a beef Wellington.
Yeah.
But if I go to like a place that does fancy food,
Yeah.
I know what I'm in for.
Yeah, the thing that
It's not bad with that it's bad.
I did like sort of have though a small existential crisis while watching it. Like I literally was like, wait a minute. What are movies? Like what are they? What are they supposed to be? Because I was watching it and I'm like, there is almost nothing original in this movie at all. Everything, all the designs, all the characters, even the music is like mostly lifted from something else, you know? And it's just sort of like, but like, so like, is this what movies are? Is this like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like
I have that sometimes, like most of the movies that I watch.
Yeah.
There's like a point where I come out of it and I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
What are we doing? What is anyone doing?
I don't know. It just kind of made me like go like, what? So like this movie is just like, I don't know. Like it's so safe. It almost feels, and it's like, yeah, I'm watching these things happening, and it's like exactly, it's a new story, right? It isn't based. It's called Super Mario Galaxy, but it's not based off the video game at all. And there are a bunch of characters in it that, like Bowser Jr. He's from Sunshine.
That's Peach's son.
Yeah, well, that's not true. They didn't go into that.
Yeah, they wouldn't have gone into it, but it's definitely true.
Yeah.
Was Starfox in it?
He was.
Cool.
That was my favorite part.
I know the part where like his music, the fight music starts when he's, man. Whew.
No, I know that stuff is like fun to see. But
I know.
Like, and I like it when like Marvel does those things, and I like it when these things happening. But like this movie was like only that stuff.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like there was no synthesizing it, and there was no like new idea that they were exploring.
We all knew that was going to happen, though.
Well, I know. I didn't think it wasn't going to happen. I was just like watching it but I feel like the first one at least like. You know, it was it was definitely Mario's story. He was like trying to, I don't remember it.
Was okay.
And then like, yeah. I mean, the only character who feels truly original, like a new version, is Bowser. because Bowser like has like Mario and Luigi are just like pretty boring characters in this. I'm Mario, I'm the hero. I'm Luigi, I'm the hero too, but I'm sometimes funny.
I'm the hero's younger brother?
Who knows? I think so.
Greener brother.
Yeah, greener brother. But like Bowser's
Brother.
Bowser's like an entirely new character because he's like, because Bowser in the games is just like ha ha. He doesn't do anything, right?
Yeah.
He talks a lot in Paper Mario.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But he's still pretty
But
one-dimensional.
he's still pretty one-dimensional.
Yeah, but those games are also made by a completely different team.
Because he's
Yes.
made of paper. There was, though, visually, there was Bowser does like a puppet show for his son.
That was so cool.
I was like staring at that puppet and I was just like, that looks real.
Mm-hmm.
Like it looks realer than the rest of the movie. Just this puppet here
weird.
looks photorealistic. I like couldn't. It broke my brain a little bit.
And the credits are
Weird.
also in that
They're
style.
also done in that style too. Yeah. So it was like, yeah, I mean, so again, it's like, it's not a good movie. It's not a bad movie though. Like it
exists.
It exists. And it's like, I'm not mad at it, but also like, but why? But also like, who cares? But also like, maybe try some, but also it like literally, I don't know. Like I don't know. Right?
Okay.
Is this only a me thing? Probably.
I mean, right now, because I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Can I ask you, I've seen some rumors online that because Star Fox was in the movie, is he having a movie come out or a game?
Don't know.
Okay, because somebody was talking about in the first one they had somebody in it, and then they blew a new game out.
DK was in it.
DK was in it.
Yeah,
then
Donkey Kong was in
game.
it, and he like it's funny because then Donkey Kong actually got a new look in the games where he's like funnier, like not funnier, but like less. The rare version of DK has been around for years, and he's like got a permanent scowl on his face, and they just kind of got rid of the scowl, and it looks like it's from the Super Mario Illumination version of Donkey Kong. So like maybe, and like actually Star Fox had a
getting a new Star Fox game would be pretty cool.
Yeah, well, when Star Fox is introduced, there's like a quick like here's where I've been, or like here's my story, and it's done in like a very anime.
Yeah, it was really
2D
cool.
style, and I was like, I would watch this whole movie. This movie I'd watch.
Yeah.
And be excited about it. But for whatever reason, I think it's because it's also like Mario. I think that's the other problem with Mario is that there's nothing in there.
He's the Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, but
of
also
Nintendo.
like, yeah, he's the Mickey Mouse, but like at least Mickey Mouse is like an anthropomorphized animal who's friends with other.
He's just a plumber.
He's a plumber from New York
Mustache.
with a mustache, and he's like running around with like a dinosaur, and like it's all these things at the same time, and you're just like, what do you, this doesn't, you know what I mean? Like there's nothing to this, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Honestly, the live action version of Mario tried harder.
Well, that's exactly the thing. That's why I love that movie, because it is like this, like, it's like, yeah, we're taking all these influences. We clearly understand Mario to the level, or at least know some of these things, but we're like totally changing things to make it a live action and feel different and outside of just like, and that's why people hated it, obviously, because it was such a huge swing.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't make, but like, again, like you can't make a live action Mario movie, right?
Right. The only way you'd make it is how they made it, and it's fucking weird.
Yeah, well, like because everything is so fantastical, you know what I mean? Like you would have like a man in a Mario costume, which would look ridiculous, you know, and then he would just be it would be a green screen thing. It would be like the Lion King.
What they should do, and honestly, I don't know why they haven't done it, is make a TV show version of Mario live action, but make them all in high school.
Did they do that? Is that something that's real?
No, I'm saying they should do it.
That seems like something that would happen in the 2000s. You
like
know, when
Rugrats
everything
all growed up, but Mario all growed down. But also kind of growed up.
But also, like, what ages
Yoshi
are
is.
these characters? Do you know what
I
I
mean,
mean?
Mario growed down. It's just Yoshi's
plumber
Island
with a mustache. He's got to be like late 30s.
He's
early
like a
40s.
man plumber. Yeah, but
Yoshi's got to be a baby because he keeps coming out of an egg.
Yeah, Yoshi is. maybe a baby. Also, Yoshi.
No, they have Yoshi babies. They're like those little ones, and you feed them, and then they
Yeah,
turn
but
into
Yoshi
big
keeps coming
Yoshis.
out of an egg. Babies come out of eggs.
No,
God, this guy's
I mean,
an idiot.
God.
He doesn't know how
Anyways.
babies work.
Anyways, the Super Mario Galaxy movie is confounding, but also like it's fine, and I'll probably forget about it.
Yeah.
But
That's
also,
probably been your strongest recommendation ever.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's just a weird one. I did have fun watching it with
Yeah.
my son, and like when I knew Fox was coming, and I didn't tell him because it had been shown online.
And then you're like, and he's like, who is that?
No, we play Smash. He
Okay.
jumped out of his seat. He was so excited. He was like,
Oh,
"Fox is here."
man. Yeah.
Did he jump out
Fox
when
was
a
here.
few of the other
It was
people
Megan
showed
Kelly
up?
and all the other like great hosts came on, and they were like, Mario.
Yes. Yeah, no,
You're a Republican, right?
I think he did. He didn't like. He knew Bowser Jr. was going to be in it. He did like it. At the very first place they go to is the desert level from Super Mario Odyssey, basically.
Mhm.
And he was like, oh, "It's the place." And I'm like, "Yeah, the thing." That's the reaction. The whole movie is just going, "Hey, it's the
Yeah.
thing. That's the one. That guy." I remember him. He did. Yep.
Beautiful.
Birdo's in it for like a second.
Oh,
Yeah, Wart.
yes.
I love
Wart, yeah. And it's sort of like,
We all love Birdo, right?
yeah, Birdo.
Mhm.
Sexual awakening, you know what I mean?
Hey.
What that nose do? Craig, what do you have?
Good
For love
Lord.
of God. So oh my God, I got a text from a very important person whose name is Phil.
Oh, yeah, that was just like another recommendation, but it was
That's-
only for you.
Yeah.
Cool.
Not to be said out loud.
Well, you know, to be honest, Will, I think you'd like the premise of the movie, but I don't know if you'd like the movie.
That's true. I mean, how could I know?
It's a World War II creature feature. An American and a Japanese soldier are handcuffed together, and they get shipwrecked, and they wash up on an island, and they have to learn, or they're like foot cuffed together, rather. They have to learn to work together, and then they find out that there's a creepy monster on the island, and then they have to fight the creepy monster.
Okay.
It's a cool movie.
Yeah, sure. And I wouldn't like it because
I don't know. I feel like sometimes you don't like anything that I like.
All right.
No, it's just like a
No,
creature
no, it's
feature,
all right.
and sometimes
No,
it's
that's
like
fine.
not
No.
what you go for.
Sure. Yeah. No.
You might like it.
Yeah, no, it's fine. No, it's fine. No, it's fine. You guys gotta, you guys start working together, and next thing you know, it's just two best friends podcast. You know what I mean?
Will just
It's fine.
misses when you were in Colorado and he and I were hanging out.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Maybe you should
Yeah.
go back to Colorado. Is what I'm saying.
I mean,
Whoa.
listen, I'm wrong all the time. Maybe I'm wrong about this.
yeah, sure.
Give it a shot. I'll
Do
send
your
it to you, too.
recommendation, Craig.
I'm gonna
Okay.
send it to you now.
No, I don't want it. I don't want it now. No, I don't want it.
He already
not gonna
tried to
look at
give
it.
you a book and you shook your head.
That's because I can't read. That's,
Okay. We all have our struggles, Will. It's okay. So I've been reading, it's called Strange Houses, and it's by a mystery writer.
Well, yeah, if it's a mystery book, it's going to be by a mystery writer.
Yes.
But what's
Uh,
their name?
Yuketsu. So he has 3 books now: Strange Pictures, Strange Houses, and Strange Buildings.
Oh, I've heard of this.
Yes. And so it's like you look at something and it recontextualizes the picture for you. So like the first one was like you'd see these pictures and you'd be like, oh, we're trying to figure out why this was at the murder scene or why this is happening. And then you find out, oh, actually, if you turn it this way or you look at it knowing this, it changes the whole meaning of the picture. So it's kind of a mystery in that way. This one is building like layouts of houses. And in it, this family's trying to buy this house. They're interested in it. They ask their friend to look at it because he's interested in that kind of stuff. And he's looking at it. He's like, man, this is weird. Why is there a children's room like blocked off in the middle of the upstairs? Like it's inside the parents' room and there's like a vestibule to get into the kids' room and there's no windows. And so him and his buddy, who is an architect, are trying to figure out this mystery of like, what happened to this family? There's another house they were at before that has a even weirder layout. And there's all these like weird stuff happening. And again, I haven't quite finished it, but I really liked the first book that he read, and then I'm gonna move on to Strange Buildings after that. But it started getting me into wanting to watch a Japanese horror movie. This is by a Japanese author, so I wanted to watch Ju-on The Grudge, which is the original Japanese version of The Grudge, because I've heard such good things about it. I've seen the American version when it came out, and but that is not streaming anywhere, so I have to wait for it. So instead I watched Pulse last night.
Oh yeah, you were texting me about this.
I was texting you. It is so good. It is directed by Kiyoshi Kurosawa. If you've heard of any of his movies, it might be his other well-known one is called Cure, and I think I probably have recommended that one in the past.
That sounds familiar.
But it's from 2001, Pulses, and it's kind of a like a fear.com is the only other thing I can really compare it to. Is a lot of Japanese horror in that era has to do with fear of technology, and so this is basically ghosts communicating through like the internet.
Love
and basically how...
Do you think that's what AI is? Do you think that's ChatGPT? That's what the G stands for?
Yeah, Ghost.
Oh,
Ghost
God.
PT.
I'm going to have to sit with this one for a while,
You might have to. But the whole premise is, it's one of those things you don't really realize until after you're done watching it, but it's like you're watching the whole movie and it takes place basically in and around Tokyo, but it's very kind of very urban. There's not a lot of greenery, so it's kind of very dark the whole time and pretty depressing, very utilitarian kind of buildings and just computers everywhere. But it's still that early internet kind of age. And so it's a little nostalgic, but it's also that all that like that fear that we had at the time, like anything, you didn't know what was going to happen.
Yeah.
And so like this guy the computer turns itself on and then it starts showing him like webcams of random people.
Ooh.
And it's that kind of stuff.
Oh, no.
Yeah. And then it just flashes to a screen that says, "Do you want to meet a ghost?" And then he flips the fuck out and starts unplugging everything.
I'd say yes.
Yes. But
personally,
basically how technology, especially the internet, is causing, while it's connecting each other, it's also causing us to be much more lonely. Like,
poignant.
Yes, very poignant. And like what happens when whatever the dimension that the ghosts inhabit becomes full and they start spilling out into our world? How is it that happens? So one of the most terrifying sequences I have ever seen in my whole life happens in this.
Okay, where is this streaming?
Canopy.
Oh, that's right. You texted me this.
Is the library like Hoopla? So you have to use your local library if they have
a library
Canopy.
card. I live right next to the library.
Walk down the street.
Yeah, listen, you don't know how busy I am, Craig.
You're so busy. I'm sorry. That was. I know you are busy.
It's what it is I don't always like leaving my house or doing things.
I had to force you to come over to my house.
Yeah.
I had to trick you by like,
you
let's
guys are
work.
lucky I keep doing this.
I know.
I don't like doing things. I do sometimes. But then sometimes I really don't.
Mm-hmm.
That movie sounds great though. I'm in.
I would watch it again with you tonight if you wanted to.
I can't do that.
I know.
I go to bed at 9:15, Craig.
Oh man, we're already like hitting that right now.
Yeah.
So anyway, Japanese horror.
Speaking of Japanese horror and ghosts in the machines, we watched a film that was very, very related to all of those things I just mentioned, and it was called
Miss Congeniality is a 2000 American action comedy film. I guess.
there's
Directed
like
by
guns that come out at the beginning
just
of the
people-
movie,
yeah,
and then
people getting tackled.
Yeah, there's
some
a big
tackling.
explosion. Directed by Donald Petrie, written by Mark Lawrence and Katie Ford and Karen Lucas, starring Sandra Bullock, Michael Caine, Benjamin Bratt, Candice Bergen, William Shatner, and Ernie Hudson. Its running time is 110 minutes. It had a budget of $45 million, and it made $212 million.
okay.
Yeah. I thought it was pretty popular. Wasn't it? It was pretty popular when it came out.
Oh yeah.
I think it still is.
Yeah.
Like it's a beloved.
Speaking of popularity, what do you think it's sitting on Rotten Tomatoes, Craig?
I'll say like 88%.
Well, I was gonna say 81%.
You're both wrong. 42.
What?
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I thought people were. Well, I mean, I guess it's
only
critics.
69%
On the
audience as well. Yeah.
I mean, nice. But
I thought
guess
it
I
kind
would
of
have
had a
expected.
cult following.
I guess I would have thought the audience would have been higher.
Yeah. Wait.
maybe I was going
I'm just
more
going to
for
double
audience.
check I didn't grab the second movie. No,
I was
this is the
gonna
first
say,
movie.
It's the first movie. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sure the second one's even worse.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess
Yeah.
like
So, Phil, you picked this movie.
yeah,
What was the connecting tissue? Do you remember?
yes, it was the editor.
Mm-hmm.
It was the uncredited editor.
It's a nice
The
vocal
last
warm-up.
movie that we watched, which I remember the name of, Badlands. I was close.
Yeah.
We got there.
Bedlam.
Got it in 2. So also the editor for this, which I think I guess I don't know if I see the editor personality in movies all that much.
No. I think
I
that's,
think I'd like
that's
to,
the
but
hardest.
I think it's the one where like you'll see it if you don't like it,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
if you anything other than hate the editing, you're probably not going to really see it.
Yeah,
Maybe.
it is very much a one of those ones where you can't like watching a movie, you can see what good and bad editing is, but also like sometimes things are bad in a movie not because it's edited badly, it's because it was directed badly or something like
Yeah.
that. You know what I mean? Because the directors typically sit in on the editing stage anyways, and not necessarily sit over their shoulder, but a lot of the final call is on
Probably
them.
sit on top of their shoulders, piggyback style.
Yeah.
That's not piggyback.
No, it isn't, but that's fine. You're
What
a
is
dumb
that called?
man, so
Yeah, I'm a dumb man.
we're just gonna move past it.
So I had seen this movie, but it has been a long time, and I think when I saw it the first time, it was like it was 2001 when it came out. I probably saw it in like probably not 2001,
Yeah,
but maybe 2002, 2003. Like a young boy, I was like, I don't think this is for me. Pageant stuff, and like not realizing that like that's not what the movie is about because you're a dumb teenage boy. And like not realizing that it would be a funny movie.
yeah,
But like I saw it and I was like, this is fine. I don't know, whatever. And then I needed a palate cleanser because we had watched a bunch of 70s. We were stuck in the 70s,
we were.
I feel like. And I wasn't loving the last couple.
Yeah,
They were okay. They were fine.
yeah,
But I was like, I need something that I know going in exactly how I'm going to feel about.
yes,
And then I came out feeling exactly how I thought I was going to feel about it, which is that's just pleasant.
Yeah.
It was fine. I liked it.
yeah. Craig, how did you feel about this movie?
It's a perfectly serviceable 2000s comedy. I don't think it's like the best thing ever.
Yeah.
I don't think it's awful. But it's very what's the word I'm looking for? You can see every beat coming a mile away.
Yeah, it's predictable in a way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that is like I think I listened to myself in the last episode the other day about how I thought I was going to feel, and basically what I said was like how I feel, which is that it's creaky, it's old. There's a little bit of 2000s homophobia towards Michael Caine's character.
Yeah.
There's more than a little bit of sexism smattering in. There's like a weird conservative streak throughout, like sort of like the whole like feminists hate beauty pageants, this whole like feminists are actually anti-women in a weird way. And
and the only like active feminist we get in the movie is Sandra Bullock's character at the beginning when she's like, quote unquote, frumpy and ugly
slob,
which is that's always one that we talked about. Like that's always funny to me when they get like an absolute smoke show.
Like a person, if you saw them in real life, you would
die.
You would be so shocked at their beauty.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
And they like make them quote unquote frumpy, and 99 times out of 100, all they do is just their hair is frizzy.
Yeah, or it's just not done well.
Yeah, it's just like not done. Yeah, and it's like, guys, it's still Sandra Bullock.
It's still Sandra Bullock. Yeah,
like,
yeah. So the thing that actually, like, I don't know, it is so. In case we have anybody who's never heard of this movie, what? So I looked it up. Like, this is a style of comedy called high concept comedy, which is basically like they're always just like, what if your dad was a shaggy dog? Or what if you were a lawyer who couldn't lie? You know what I mean? Like, and this is basically,
I've seen those.
Yes. And I feel like there were like a ton of them growing up. It might have been because they kind of slant towards family. So like they were always the movies my dad would be like, I'll put this on. You know what I mean? Like, we'll watch this for a family movie night. And
like Patch Adams.
Yeah.
What if there was a nutty professor?
So the plot of this one is that what if there was a no-nonsense FBI agent who had to go undercover in a beauty pageant, and then that is literally the one joke over and over and over and over again. Like, there's no other jokes in this movie, really. It's just like, she can't walk in heels.
Yeah.
She keeps trying to eat a donut.
She wants to eat food. She can't. She doesn't want to wear makeup.
And
she has to.
And what if the person who wins is a like airhead bimbo?
Yeah, exactly. And it's just
yeah. They are okay. I will give them. They are trying, like in a 2001 way, where like,
but that's what I mean by it's creaky.
It's like they're trying to do something. They're trying to do something with like, because in the I swear I remember other scenes in this movie, and I'm wondering if I'm just thinking of the second one.
Could be, but
I could have sworn there were more scenes between Sandra Bullock and the other contestants, but there really aren't a lot. No. But she does, they kind of come together where it's like
she learns
she's
to
this
respect
like feminist
them,
who doesn't like the airhead bimbos that she thinks they are, and then she finds out they're all like actual human beings and not one-dimensional ideas, and then they feel the same about her, and then like, but only kind of, they don't really seem to have, they honestly seem very open to her. Most of them are like, we're friends.
Yeah, the
and
conflict,
she's like, oh, you guys are bimbos.
Yeah, the conflict in this movie is sort of like, it's there, but it's not really. It doesn't. They don't spend a whole lot of time.
Yeah,
like nobody really gets their feelings hurt in this movie.
No, you think Texas is supposed to be like
the villain,
a rival?
Yeah,
and it's really just her making funny faces.
Yeah, she's just
and
kind
that's
of
about
like,
it.
Yeah, Tex ass.
Tex ass.
That's what somebody calls. They don't give like the men in it a lesson.
No,
to learn.
Nobody learns anything.
Nobody learns anything.
Oh,
Sandra Bullock learns something.
Yeah. Oh, Benjamin Bratt's character sucks.
He doesn't
learn anything. He doesn't change. He just gets the girl.
So his character arc is he
says a few nice things.
No, he objectifies women and he sees them as sexual objects. His friend is Sandra Bullock, who he does not see as a sexual object because he can't objectify her because he doesn't find her attractive because she wears frumpy clothes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She stops doing that. She becomes pretty. Instantly, he's like, oh, well, this changes things. Now I'm into this
and I'm going to stop the other FBI agents from objectifying her.
One time.
Yeah.
Not anyone else, and not her any other time.
And then he's like, hey, I like you. And not really, but he's like kind of like, it's building towards that.
Yeah.
She gets fired, essentially, more important than you.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go because all I wanted to do was have sex with you because I don't actually care about you as a human being. This is all subtext. that I'm assuming is supposed to be there.
It's definitely there.
And then
It's
he
thickly
decides to go
laid.
back, not because he realized he should believe in her, but because Michael Caine tells him new information that then changes his mind.
Oh, God,
so he
that's
goes
true.
back not to be like, hey, I was wrong, you were right. He goes back because he's like, well, it would change, the situation
I
was
got
different
more
now.
information.
Got more
You're still wrong.
You're still wrong, maybe. And then they save the day, and Benjamin Bratt turns to her and says, like, hey, do you want to go out sometime? And she says, yeah, maybe. And we'll go out. And he goes, yeah, and then we can have sex afterwards or something.
Yeah.
And then she's like, okay, kiss me. And then they kiss. And I'm like, well, that sucks. That's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
And he plays it so well and so handsomely.
yeah,
but
he's really, but yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
he
did
just
not want them to
sucks.
get together.
it's
No.
weird. At the end of the movie, he just looks at the camera and winks, and then I'm like, oh, it's okay.
Yeah.
This is fine
You
now.
go for it, man.
There was one moment
Also,
with
I
him
need to change.
that I did like when he's like, he has to like, Sandra Bullock's character is like, I'm leaving. And he's like, no. And he like talks her off the cliff or whatever. And then he like playfully pulls her into the water and she's wearing her dress. And instead of like it's like almost like that Pretty Woman moment where like he's like the man does something kind of rude and
Yeah.
then the girl's supposed to laugh at it, But instead Sandra Bullock gets out and she's like, oh my God, I can't believe you did that.
Yeah.
Vic is going to kill you. I
gonna
cannot
kill
believe
you.
you did that.
Yeah.
And I've always liked that moment, even when I was a kid.
Yeah.
But no, this movie for me, I meant to say this earlier, this is like definitely a Brad Bohr. Who's that?
Brad Bohr.
No, Brad Barr house in the middle of the day movie. Like his
Okay,
older brother
yeah.
loved movies
Yeah.
and stuff. And so he would just like put movies on like in the middle of the day when I was there. And I just this just feels like one of those ones where Brad and I were like, we're not going to watch this. And then we got sucked into it and
Yeah.
watched the whole thing.
Yeah. Yeah. It's charming.
Yeah.
It's creaky, it's old, but it's charming
Yeah.
still.
Sandra Bullock is just the
she
best.
is charm
Yeah,
and
so-
incarnate.
I mean,
She's like one of the most charming people on screen, I feel like sometimes.
Yeah.
I feel that way.
I think the thing that shocked me the most about this watching was like how funny it wasn't.
yeah.
I just felt like there were like, it was like there's no jokes like at all.
I
like-
I had a couple of
They're-
good
they're
laughs.
like
William Shatner is hilarious.
Yes, he
Yes.
is very funny. But like I don't know. It just was like I was like, is this a comedy? I guess it is. It's a comedy in like the William Shakespeare definition of the word, where
Yes.
it has a happy ending.
You have to look at the subtler.
Yeah.
Like, again, if
no,
you look-
I don't have to.
If you look at Texas and her like facial
Ass.
expressions,
Oh, no.
You look at William Shatner and you look at his facial expressions during like when she's saying the perfect date thing. That's the kind of stuff you have to
Yeah.
look for,
Yeah.
not the expected jokes that aren't funny. You have to look at the people reacting.
Look to the helpers.
Yes,
As-
just look to
as,
the
uh,
helpers.
Mr. Rogers
It's one of
would
those things
say.
I feel like with anytime you go back in time for comedy
Yeah,
stuff,
it doesn't work.
one, it can
Yeah.
age horribly
Yeah.
like 99% of the time. But it's also like it feels so subtle and flavorless because of the way that over the last, I mean, this was 2001, so over the last 25 years,
Yeah. No, it's
like
2000.
comedy, 2001. What did I say?
You said 2001 twice. Now it's
2000.
2000.
It's 2000. Okay, yeah.
That's when it came out.
I thought it came out in 2001 because it was right before 9/11. Because 2001 was going great.
Okay, but here's the thing that's interesting
Is
is
it 2000?
the year 2000 is also before 9/11.
Yeah, but
it's
like-
2000.
Okay, whatever. The way that we've like extracted comedy to a different point,
Yeah.
everything feels so kind of flavorless. It's still charming, but it's like a little bit more charming and like a quaint. Like, oh yeah, I could see that. I could see that being funny 25 years ago when we didn't know like now times humor that, all the dank memes, that we love, that we know and love are just not in this movie. There's no
I mean, a lot of what makes comedy work is subverting expectations.
yeah,
And
25 years old movie.
right, you
we know
can't
the
you can't
expectation.
subvert expectations of a movie because the yeah. So, anyways,
Yeah.
so it's fine. It's just it's fine.
Yeah. We should probably watch the second one though.
Yeah,
right?
I think that's probably what that means. This
See if
means it's time to see.
Is the second one where they do a song?
I looked up the plot to the second one, and it sounds like the events of this movie have just ruined Sandra Bullock's character's life. Like, she can no longer be an undercover cop that she wants to be.
Oh, no.
Because everyone knows who she is.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, and it's like, oh wow, that stinks. Yeah, and Benjamin, the premise, the synopsis is this.
Oh well, that's why would we watch that then?
Yeah, that's true.
B. Brat's not in it.
Yeah, and then she has to do something else that didn't make sense to me, so I'm not going to repeat it.
Did he leave to go film Catwoman?
I think he did.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wait,
that was it.
Is this the one where she gets into the boat and the boat can't go under a certain speed?
Yes, and there's a bus on top of the boat that's going
okay.
the same speed in reverse, so they're not moving.
And she wins everybody over with her personality.
And
Yep.
she adopts a black son football player, and it's not how the real story went.
Yes.
The Blind Side was a bit of a miss.
Yeah. Do you know what
Culturally.
a really good Sandra Bullock rom-com is?
You're gonna say The Proposal?
The
Yes.
Lake House? Oh.
Yeah.
Proposal
'Cause
is
fuck you, it's
so
The Proposal.
good.
It's so good.
Betty White.
And Betty
I
White.
mean,
It's honestly, it's Oscar from The Office is in it. It's pretty. It's.
I hope
haven't seen it
Ryan
in a
Reynolds
while.
isn't being Ryan Reynolds in it, because that's my
He's-
least favorite thing for Ryan Reynolds to do,
He's
is to be like Ryan Reynolds.
He's very Ryan Reynolds.
Oh
in it.
my
I'm so
gosh.
sorry.
mm,
I
but
know you
I
hate
can't,
it.
I can't stand it when the man does the thing that he got famous for doing.
And is good at.
It's
and
good.
is
It's
funny.
funny. Yeah, I don't, hate it. Hate that. I got to get off Marvel Reddit. Anyways,
Yeah, probably.
I don't know. I didn't want to have anything else to say about this movie. It's just
No.
like,
I mean, that's the thing. Like, this was more. I knew there was not going to be a lot to like discuss. This movie isn't hard hitting in any way. I just wanted a little palate cleanser. I wanted to get us into the 2000s, and just like
well,
go for a different vibe because Badlands, Three Women, and even Images didn't quite hit the way I wanted.
they're all very inscrutable movies with like, just sort of like.
Can you define inscrutable? Because I know in context kind of what it means.
Let's look up what it means.
But
'cause
like,
I think I know
just
what it
heard
means.
it the other day, and I was like, I think they're using it in the
Like,
opposite of what I thought.
unable to be analyzed?
Is that? 'Cause that's what
Inscrutable describes someone or something mysterious, impossible to understand, or difficult to interpret.
Yeah, okay.
Interpret.
I saw it get used somewhere recently that I was like, I think that might be the opposite of what you mean. And so I was I got very confused. I got very thrown.
Yeah,
So
you got inscrutable.
I got inscrutabilized.
Yeah, it happens.
I screwed.
Yeah, but no,
I scrutabled.
you sure did.
I called a scrutable. Yeah,
All
no,
right,
I knew there
Will.
wasn't going to be much. I just wanted to like, just clean us up,
Clean this up, sure.
Just drench us in water.
Will, if you had to give this a rating, what would you give it?
Yeah, boy, howdy, do I not know that?
Yeah, yeah, fair.
I feel like I'm gonna make somebody mad listening to this, but also I'm gonna make people who haven't seen this movie in a long time mad. You know what I mean? Who
for sure.
Look back on it fondly. But I'm gonna give this 3.5. Just so much homophobia from Benjamin Bratt's character towards Michael Caine's character.
Yeah.
Like, he calls him a fruitcake at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, whoa.
Whoa.
Out of 5. Yeah, 3.5. It's
Yeah. No,
yeah.
I think that's entirely fair. I feel like I'm right in the same ballpark of 3.5. I think if you haven't seen this and you want to just like kill some, if you haven't seen this and you want to just kill some time with like a relatively pleasant, silly-ish.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's fine to throw it on and do laundry.
Sure.
Like you're not going to need to pay attention during this movie.
I think there are. I think there are 100
charming.
other
I think there
movies
are
you could do.
so many better movies that you could
Yeah.
do that have the same like charm. There's a number of charming Sandra Bullock movies that
Yes.
you could watch.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The Proposal, as we mentioned. Less.
Bird Box.
Yeah, absolutely. I was going to say
Very
Practical
charming.
Magic, but Bird Box makes way more sense in this category.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I'll probably give it 3.5 out of 5. A deaf mute. You can't beat that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. That was a funny line.
Yeah, I'm going to have to also go 3.5 out of 5. Hey, I'm gliding here.
This will be releasing quite close to the perfect date,
It's true.
April 25th. So if you're not doing anything on April 25th, go ahead and watch this movie. I mean, throw it on. Why not? It's the perfect
again,
date. It's not too hot and it's
you
not too cold, and you can get away with wearing a light jacket.
The only reason why you should watch this movie is if you watched it when you were a kid and it brings you joy because it brought you joy then. But I feel like if you haven't seen this movie, watch something else.
And it has like darker, like black comedy to it.
Jason, 10?
No.
Not another teen movie.
Jason Goes to
Close.
Space.
Dracula
3000.
Shut up.
I feel like I'm helping, but fine.
Drop Dead Gorgeous. It's very, very funny.
You Drop Dead Fred?
Yes. Drop Dead Fred. I love that movie
Never
too.
seen it.
Okay. Well, I
haven't seen either.
way too many times. It's like there with powder.
Oh, wow. I don't know how you mean that.
Okay.
And I don't want you to explain. I want it to just linger as Craig recommended this movie in the same vein as Powder. End of story.
Whoa. So Drop Dead Gorgeous came out in 1999.
Yeah.
So a year before this. Beauty pageants must have been on the mind or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it was like were we into the Bush years?
Yeah,
I feel like pageants
barely, but yeah.
2001.
Yeah.
Oh, because of 9/11.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, who is going next, and what are they picking? Did you figure
Will
that
is
out?
going next.
I'm going next.
And he rolled a
cinematographer.
Oh no.
And the guy's name is Laszlo something, who's the
Laszlo Bane.
Oh, you took my joke.
He's Hungarian, so I'm definitely not saying it right, but it's Laszlo Kovacs, but it maybe is pronounced differently. That's the way it looks.
That feels right.
He has been a cinematographer for like forever.
Okay.
And he's done like a ton of movies. So I had like a lot of interesting picks. I could have gone with like Easy Rider, or Mask, which is the
Cher one?
The Cher movie with, but I think I'm just going to kind of keep it in the same sort of vein of palate cleanser. Also, what we originally started with, so another childhood staple, I'm going to do Ghostbusters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're going to watch because he was the cinematographer on that one.
Did this guy already come up? No.
I don't know.
There was some other way that I almost got to Easy Rider, I thought.
Oh, yeah, maybe. All right.
Anyways.
So I just rolled. So that means, Craig, you're going next. I just rolled a D8 on my phone, which got me a 7, which means from Ghostbusters, you have to figure out, oh boy, where is it? The editor from Ghostbusters. That is your next connection, which is good. Editors, I think, is like, that's going to be the secret one. The one that
that got me wildly different.
Yeah, because they work for a long time and they can do multiple movies a year. All right, well, so that was that.
Thank you for liking and subscribing to the podcast. We're on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. If you want to kiss me, if you want to date me,
yes. You want to love him?
You want to love me?
You want to marry him?
Yeah, Caitlin, when I said we were watching that, that's immediately what you started singing.
Yeah.
And it's really uncomfortable. This episode was brought to you by Brad Barr. Thanks, Brad. If you want to hear your name shouted outed and want to help support us, consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/mumbleandshrug.
If you like what you heard, leave a comment or review or smash the like button on any of our platforms.
Yeah, we got all these platforms.
Or come find us in real life and smash our like button.
Yeah.
No, we're all married. We're all married. Don't do that. That's weird. That's weird. That's all for this episode. That's all for this. That's all for this episode. I'm Phil Kessel.
And I'm Will Chodas.
And I'm Craig Norland.
Probably watch The Proposal instead of this one.
Yeah.
It's a much better film.
Yeah.
Sandra
You know what
Bullock's
movie
great.
you absolutely should not watch is Avatar.
Oh my
Because
God.
Avatar is one of the
Do you-
worst movies.
I thought you
think.
liked it.
No. How? What is
You
there to
keep
like?
calling it a modern cinematic masterpiece.
No. You're misunderstanding
As
this.
soon as the mic goes off,
Yes.
you're like, forget everything I said. It was a lie.
You
I
guys are
watch
legit.
Avatar
You guys- no,
every day.
This isn't. This
you
is.
say that.
I know you guys are doing a bit right now,
I'm
but
not
this is
doing a
like
bit.
this is like really making me mad. Like,
I've never done a bit.
Like I am furious right now.
I've never
like,
done
I
a bit.
cannot believe
Will,
that you
do-
guys would suggest this.
I
It's-
don't make jokes. I'm
you're,
known as a
you're
very
Captain
serious
Bits,
person.
man. You're Captain Bits. I'm
I'm a very
turning,
My
serious
God,
person.
he is Captain Bits, man.
I'm turning the podcast off. And I'm
I'm
going
the
home.
bad boy of the podcast.
The podcast is turning.
Brought to you by Mumble and Shrug Productions.